Greetings to all lovers of the Word of God. Today we will embark on an exciting journey through one of the most profound and revealing stories of the Bible, the life and legacy of Moses. This narrative not only shows us the power of God in action, but also teaches us eternal lessons about faith, obedience, and divine providence. So, get ready to be guided by the hand of God through the wonders and challenges that Moses faced on his way to the Promised Land. The story of Moses begins at a time of great affliction for the Israelites, who were enslaved and oppressed in Egypt. Amidst this oppression, Moses is born, a Hebrew child destined for great purposes under God's guidance. Although his life was in danger due to the order to kill all Hebrew baby boys, divine providence intervened when he was saved from the waters of the Nile and raised in the Pharaoh's court. As Moses grew, his heart turned more and more towards his people and the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. One day, witnessing the injustice and suffering of the Israelites, his anger and compassion led him to intervene and defend a Hebrew who was being mistreated by an Egyptian. This event marked a turning point in Moses' life, who then had to flee Egypt to the wilderness of Midian. In the wilderness, Moses found refuge and a new purpose by marrying Zipporah, Jethro's daughter, and becoming a shepherd. However, his encounter with God in the burning bush on Mount Horeb changed his destiny forever. God entrusted him with the mission to liberate the Israelites from slavery and guide them to the Promised Land. With courage and trust in God, Moses returned to Egypt and faced the mighty Pharaoh with God's words and miraculous signs. Through a series of plagues, God demonstrated his power and authority over Egypt, and finally, Pharaoh allowed the Israelites to depart. Moses' journey with his people through the desert was marked by challenges and trials, but also by God's constant faithfulness. On Mount Sinai, Moses received the tablets of the law, containing the 10 Commandments, which established the moral and spiritual law for God's people. At Mount Sinai, Moses experienced a unique moment when he received the tablets of the law, containing the 10 Commandments and establishing the moral and spiritual law for the people of God. But what happened after this crucial moment in Moses' life? Moses continued to lead the people of Israel on their journey through the wilderness to the Promised Land. This journey was not only physical but also spiritual and emotional, marked by challenges, trials, and moments of deep connection with God. During this time, Moses also had several significant encounters with God. These encounters not only strengthened his faith and leadership, but also had a profound impact on the religious and cultural history of the people of Israel. One of these key moments was when Moses interceded with God on behalf of the people of Israel, showing his compassion and role as a mediator between God and his people. Additionally, Moses received divine instructions regarding the construction of the tabernacle and the organization of religious worship, aspects that became fundamental pillars of Israel's spiritual life. In addition to his spiritual responsibilities, Moses continued to teach and guide the people on legal and ethical matters. Dear brothers and sisters in the faith, as we delve into the life of Moses, we enter into a divine story of how God works wonders through those who trust in him. Moses, from his birth to his leadership in the liberation of the people of Israel, teaches us profound lessons about divine providence, obedience, and the transformative power of faith. The story of Moses is a tangible reminder that God always fulfills his promises. Despite the difficulties and obstacles in his path, Moses maintained unwavering faith in God and his plan. Just as God guided Moses through the desert and empowered him to challenge the Pharaoh, God also empowers us to face our own battles and overcome the challenges that arise in our lives. In every episode of Moses' life, we see God's loving and powerful hand working miracles. From the moment he was saved from the waters of the Nile to his encounter with God in the burning bush, Moses experienced God's grace and favor at every turn. This teaches us that, even in times of uncertainty and adversity, God is always present and empowers us with his divine strength. The story of Moses calls us to reflect on our own relationship with God. Are we willing to trust in his guidance and obey his commandments, even when the path seems difficult? Are we open to being instruments of his love and justice in this world? May Moses' life be a beacon of inspiration for all of us, reminding us that with God by our side, no challenge is too great to overcome. May we learn from Moses' faith, perseverance, and unwavering love, and may our lives reflect the glory and grace of our faithful God. May the Lord abundantly bless us on our journey of faith, and may we be living witnesses of his transformative power in our lives and in the world around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the story of Moses. If you enjoyed the video, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Share this message of faith with your friends and family so that together we can grow spiritually. See you in the next video.